Good evening. It's 6:30 and this is a special meeting of the Wayne Westland Community Schools Board of Education, and I thank you all for being here this evening. This promises to be a very short meeting. Item 110.16, Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Madison, would you lead us in the pledge this evening, please?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 111.16, roll call attendance. Mrs. Madell.
Mr. Griffin.
Present.
Mrs. Walker.
Present.
Dr. Weaver.
I am here.
Mrs. Madison.
Present.
Mrs. Hines is not here. I am here, and
I am here.
okay.
Let the record show we have 6 members present and 1 unaccounted. Item 112.
Put her face on a milk cart.
Item 112.16, citizen comments, agenda items. Mrs. Medill?
I don't see anybody.
Okay, we'll move on then. Item 113.16, review and approval, student computer placement. Mr. Albrecht.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the Board of Education, Dr. Harmlaw. Let me begin by thanking you for the opportunity to seek approval for this purchase tonight. We're here to seek approval to purchase 268 Chrome-based computers for elementary classrooms. That's our K-4 buildings. Our cost paid for with Title I dollars for each school's title budget will be $270 for each of the Chrome-based with a $24 accompanying license. The original plan was to buy personal computers to replace some of the very old and ineffective ones in the classrooms that students use. However, these Chrome bases were released to the market in the spring, and they are far more appropriate for the use that our students have in classrooms. They're very, very competitively priced. They require significant less power to operate. They're extremely easy to install. We did acquire some of them with some Title I carryover money from the 2014-15 Title I budget earlier in the spring, so that we could deploy them and let teachers and students use them, so that we'd be able to get some feedback before moving forward. That feedback was overwhelmingly positive. So at first we thought that we'd be we would be purchasing these for each school, and you'll find how they'll be deployed on page 3 of your packet. And we talked about maybe purchasing them in individual purchase orders, but after further consideration, we felt because it was a statewide bid contract that we won a bid with these, or we were able to buy these, and it was going to be a singular purchase. It made more sense and more appropriate to bring it to the board for your consideration. Seth is here tonight in case you have any specific technical questions related to what these are capable of doing. So I'm just asking that you approve that purchase.
Okay, I would ask for a recommendation
I
at this
move
time.
to support, move to accept the request for the desktop computers.
Support.
Motion of Mrs. Walker, second Mrs. Madison. And discussion.
I just have one question, and it might be a crazy, what exactly, I'm not familiar with the term Chrome base.
I'm going to ask Seth to talk about this. Really works good, I can tell you that.
Okay. Sounds like it does.
Chromebooks have been around for a while, and Chromebook is a lightweight laptop introduced by Google that basically launches to the Google Chrome browser. So there's not the overhead of an entire operating system. They boot in 10 seconds, which the staff is thrilled about, and then does anything you can do on the internet without the overhead of a full-blown computer. So at the McCall conference, the statewide Michigan Educational Conference for Technology this spring, coincided with the release of a stand-up. It looks like an iMac. So basically an all-in-one or a stand-up version of a Chromebook. They called it a Chrome base. Okay. And LG is the only one that makes it. So they've been kind of slow to ship, which is why we didn't get as many as we wanted in the spring, but they're starting to catch up with production. We're really excited about it.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, your time is up.
Any other questions?
Anyone else have a question?
Well, listen, I guess not.
Nope.
I think it's good that we've done this as a single purchase rather than building by building. On the surface, it may not seem like there's much difference in how we've done it, but having done it this way, there's an element of transparency that wouldn't have been there had we done it building by building. So I think you've gone about it the right way, and appreciate that. If there are no other questions or comments, Mrs. Madell, please.
Mrs. Madison,
Yes.
Dr. Weaver,
Yes.
Mrs. Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Griffin.
Yes.
I vote yes, and Mr.
I vote yes.
Okay.
Let the record show a 6-0 vote.
Okay.
Item 114.16, citizen comments, non-agenda items.
I don't see anybody.
Okay, no comments. And that takes us to 115.16, review and recommendations, education. Mr. Griffin, do you have anything to give us this evening?
No.
Mrs. Walker?
Nothing tonight.
Dr. Weaver?
No.
Mrs. Madell?
I just want to remind everybody, open enrollment at Head Start. Get over there, fill out paperwork. And new students, we're always taking them. Also, our new online registration for our returning students. Want to remind everybody about that. And congratulations to our bus driver who, I love that thing. I just, last couple of years I haven't been able to go, but I love the bus rodeo. It's always such fun. Also, Head Start got a trophy for being in the Memorial Day Parade. So, kudos to our little guys who made the trip. Thank you.
Okay. Mrs. Madison?
I have nothing tonight.
Dr. Harmelin, do you have anything you'd like to offer us this evening? I know you didn't put a special section on the agenda for yourself.
Not at all, other than thank you for convening on short notice. We appreciate our teachers will.
It was our pleasure. I have nothing this evening. Item 116.16, motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Support?
I think that was Mr. Griffin
Yes.
and Mrs. Walker.
That's correct.
All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn.